It is done. Just as we agreed. The Infinity Stones have been secured, far from each other.
And we'll do whatever it takes to make sure no one ever reunites them again.
Yeah, the less I know about where everyone else hid theirs, the better. I've never been great with secrets.
Our discretion might not matter. Thanos may be gone, but others will come seeking the stones soon enough.
I pray to Bast that you are wrong, Doctor. But we need to prepare ourselves for any...
T'Challa, are you there? Panther, come in. Here we go again.
Let's get the Blackbird in the air, X-Men. Next stop, Wakanda.
Pardon me for interrupting your rooftop rumble, but your assistance is required.
Pick up the pace, Guardians. Our friends need us.
Huh. I guess Red Skull was wrong. You can go home again. Earth, here we come! Yeah, lucky us.
We must disable our attackers before they bring the palace down around us.
Glad that's over. But something tells me it's not over.
You got something to say? Sorry I don't quite share your enthusiasm. I thought we were finally done with this cesspool of a planet. At least for a couple of decades, when those weird little snack cakes that Quill loves finally expire. Oh, you mean other than the endless parade of costumed idiots looking to murder or enslave any living being who stands in their way? Gee, I don't know. How about everything? Because I got an entire flarkin' galaxy to guard, that's why. And it makes my job a whole lot easier if we can limit the catastrophic events to a world that's already busted beyond repair. You know, like this one.
Are you kidding? The band is back together. The Ultimate Alliance rides again. Who's ready for some serious feel-good act? Yeah, I'm aware. But I also realized that we managed to take down Thanos together not too long ago. Whatever this is, I think our odds are pretty good. I am. I promise. So, could you maybe try to enjoy it just a little? You're seriously bumming me out here.
It's an honor to fight by your side again. Not yet. But I worry that it could merely be the first battle in a whole new war. Could be. When we split up the Infinity Stones, it seemed like a viable solution at the time. But there's a chance that we've just managed to spread our trouble out across the galaxy. The other stones are currently unprotected. I can only hope that this is an isolated incident, and not the start of another Thanos situation. I'm not sure the universe could survive a repeat performance.
My friends, Wakanda welcomes you once again. Of course. But today, it would be foolish to assume otherwise. His mechanical minions bear his own mask. A true testament to his unrivaled. This is not the first time Wakanda has been invaded by the monarch of Latveria. Doom has always sought power greater than that which he already possesses. Thus, there is only one object here that he could be seeking. Indeed. And now it is up to us to prevent it from falling into his ironclad hand. Follow me. The necropolis awaits our return. Let us hope that our next visit to its halls is not a permanent one.
It is good to have so many allies against the forces of evil. We will need them all. As Sorcerer Supreme, I've become well acquainted with the unique styles of magic inherent to each region of this world. There are forces at play here that threaten to scar this sacred land. A sorcerer, yes, but not at all like me. Victor is adept at the dark arts. The very taste of his arcane energies in the air turns my stomach. By clinging to the light, a task which I fear could prove a suitable challenge for some of our Alliance's more recent additions.
Glad you can make it. We'll need all the help we can get. The better question is, why wouldn't we? Wakanda is one of the most technologically advanced nations on the planet. Even I've thought of swiping a few of the Panther's toys when he wasn't watching. But trust me, he is always watching. Either that, or the country's insanely valuable deposits of vibranium ore. Both are equally enticing. Of course, there is one other option, but I'd rather not think about it. Tell me exactly which part of I'd rather not think about it didn't you understand?
Glad to be here on the front lines. How can I help? To be honest, I've lost count over the years. I remember. According to Jean, they were trapped inside an artificial reality that existed within the mind of one of our most powerful foes. Wouldn't be the first time. Well, the battles we X-Men fight are rarely pretty. But that's just part of being a mutant. What matters is that they made it back in time to help us face what comes next, whatever that may be.
You have chosen well.
Time to call in the big guns.
You will not regret your decision. I promise you this.
Last time we visited the necropolis, things didn't end well. Let's not make the same mistakes again.
Oh, great. Doom set up teleporters to bring in more of his tin
Level
souls.
up.
And I think he stole one of my patents.
Oh, what happened? Did the little heroes break the big bad guy's shiny toy? Guard!
Feel my might!
No sign of Doom yet.
We must locate him soon if we hope to prevent him from reaching his ultimate goal.
I'll keep my eyes peeled, Doc.
Need a hand?
I am with you, my brothers.
Level up. Level up. You shall fall.
Can't be far now. Keep up the pace, team.
The vault is guarded by my most elite warriors. But even they may prove insufficient against Doom himself.
might!
Sweet combo attack!
Together, we are unstoppable!
Let me in on this action.
Not sure how Doom got all this equipment down here so fast.
Maybe he brought a teleporter to teleport his teleporters. That's what I do.
Shockingly, that actually makes sense.
See? I'm not all just good looks and sweet moves.
You will be crushed! Feel my might!
For Wakanda!
Ooh, count me in! Sweet combo attack! 50 points!
This chamber is sealed by Wakandan magic older than recorded history. How quaint. But countering it is child's play to one as versed in the dark arts as Doom. You shall pay for that transgression with your lives.
You are no match for Doom's power, let alone his genius.
Sorry, but I think I've got you beat on both fronts, Vic.
The future of Latveria depends upon Doom's victory this day.
On the future of Wakanda, and perhaps the entire world, depends on ours.
Level up! Level up!
You shall fall. Such wanton destruction is beneath Doom. When will you cease? The only true hero here is Doom! You are wasting your time, fools! Doom always prevails!
Perhaps
Perhaps in some alternate reality that is true. But certainly not in this one.
Who has grown weary of this pathetic distraction?
You can do it! Need a hand?
I am with you, my brothers.
Level up.
Doom will rise again. Enough! Doom has a world to conquer. And there shall be no place for you in it.
What? Are you serious? How many crew-tacking times are we gonna get banished to the armpits of the universe? I mean, I can't be the only one bugged by this, right?
Clearly not.
Look who the insectoids dragged in.
About time you guys got here.
We have a universe to save.
Don't we always?
Ready for something fantastic.
Never even saw me coming.
Turn up the heat! You guys call the cavalry?
Hey there, how's it going? I'm totally chill. Seriously, my body instantly adjusted to the frigid temperatures in this weird void of a dimension. But you guys have got to be freezing. Well, you could always go stand next to the Human Torch to try to warm yourself up. That guy might as well add something worthwhile to the team for once. The whole fire and ice thing didn't clue you in? Honestly though, even if our powers weren't polar opposites, our personalities would still clash. Johnny thinks he's the funniest, most charming hero around, but he seems to forget that role is already taken by yours truly.
You have my undivided. I have worked closely with Reed Richards and his family over the years. If I have learned one thing about them, it is that they always have a way of turning up when you need them the most. There are few who have had more experience facing Victor Von Doom than the Fantastic Four. We have not merely gained additional allies. We have found the world's foremost experts in Doom's devious ways. Doom is more than a ruthless tyrant and a powerful sorcerer. He is also a master strategist. Whatever his plan may be, I am certain it is already further in motion than any of us realize. Let us hope it can still be stopped.
Got something to say? Oh yeah, I visit the negative zone all the time, when I'm not busy cleaning up the streets or taking out mob bosses. No, you idiot. Do I look like the kind of guy who hops between dimensions for fun? You're wrong there. Just give me some ammo and point me towards someone or something threatening innocent lives. Then I'll show you a party.
It's certainly nice to see some familiar faces around these parts. Hard to say. Time works differently in the negative zone. But let's just say we've been here long enough. Thanos. Well, the fact that you're still alive means you must have handled him well enough without us. And we had threats of our own to deal with. Exactly. We were pursuing him across multiple dimensions as he gathered up the pieces of a dead space god. Victor has never been one to think small. The fact that you're asking suggests that he probably already has, which means we'd better get back to Earth as quickly as possible. Well, there's still an Earth to get back to.
Glad you can. I'm supposed to be an ace pilot, right? But instead, I ended up... They ain't just my team, pal. The FF are my family. Reed and Susie. Heck, even her annoying kid brother Johnny. They took me in as one of their own when no one else would. The fact that I might have put him in danger breaks my rocky heart. Of course he does. Stretcher always has a million backup plans in that bit. Meanwhile, I'll stick to the only skill that ain't never failed me. Punch and stuff to pieces.
This is quite a search party. You guys must have really missed me. Look, I'll take any kind of comfort I can get right now. My brother-in-law drags us to the negative zone all the time to run his zany experiments. But even after all these years, this place always makes my skin crawl. Less a fan of their boss, Annihilus. That guy has caused us more trouble than you can imagine. His cosmic control rod lets him command a huge bug army, which apparently comes in handy when your only goal is the utter annihilation of everything. Take away his power at the source, I guess. But even without Annihilus controlling him, those swarms won't... So, if you don't want to be on the menu, you should probably help us find a way home quick.
You look like you have questions. This is the negative zone. Put it simply, it is an alternate dimension composed completely of antimatter. We were chasing Victor Von Doom across the multiverse as he collected the scattered remains of a fallen Celestial. When we reached the negative zone, our ship suffered a catastrophic failure. Doom escaped back to our reality. We weren't so lucky. Victor managed to locate an Infinity Stone. Fascinating. We missed far more than I anticipated during our unexpected exile. If Doom manages to use that stone to revive the Celestial, the ramifications will be disastrous, not just for Earth, but perhaps for our entire plane of existence. I'm in the process of constructing an interdimensional bridge from key components we salvaged from our ship. It's nearly complete. I just need a suitable cosmic power source, and I think I know exactly the place to find one. I only have one simple goal: to fix everything. In order to activate the interdimensional bridge, we'll require an adequate energy source. Annihilus's cosmic control rod should provide the power we need.
You know, I really hate being the flame when there's so many moths around.
I'll solve this!
Somebody call an exterminator!
Despite their aggressive nature, these insectoids are truly intriguing specimens.
That's why I love you, Reed. You always manage to find the bright side when we're about to be eaten alive.
Level up! Burn them! Burn them all!
Level up!
I'll solve this!
Well, it ain't no yellow brick road, but something tells me we should follow this path.
No matter how many times we venture into the negative zone, there are always new wonders to behold.
Is this what you'd consider a wonder, Reed? Because if so, we have very different definitions of that word.
Oh, cripes. Even the baby bugs are hideous. Things about to get a whole lot uglier.
Goes against all my instincts, but the only way to stop them is to crush their eggs before they can hatch.
Ah, great. They make them with wings now, too?
Look out! The insectoids are attacking from the skies now as well.
I'll solve this!
You shall fall!
I'll solve this!
Level up!
Oh, man! That weird goo they're drinking is restoring their health!
Exposure to these antimatter deposits seems to reverse these arthropods' ability to regenerate vitality. Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
Eat lead!
This is where I've been constructing my interdimensional bridge. Once it's fully powered, it should return us safely back home.
I'll solve this! About time! I'm starting to wonder when we're gonna find a real challenge in this place.
Only you would think that surviving a dimension full of hungry alien insects was too easy, Ben.
Well, you know me, Susie Q. I got a reputation to uphold.
For Wakanda!
Level up. Perhaps I can contribute. Level up.
We're getting close to Annihilus. Can you guys hear the creepy chattering in the back of your brains too, or is it just me?
Interesting. That object was a physical manifestation of pure antimatter.
Then I guess it don't matter that we busted it.
We still need to use caution. Exposure to antimatter could have potentially devastating results.
I think we found the insectoid's breeding grounds.
That is totally not something I ever want to think about, sis.
Then it's a good thing thinking is so far down your list of superpowers, kid.
If we hope to survive Annihilus's hordes, we can't allow ourselves to hold back.
Wash all bugs. Got it!
Even I could have come up with that plan, big brain.
You shall fall!
Perhaps I can contribute.
Feel my might!
I'll solve this!
Fast!
Don't surrender! Time to think big!
Together, we are unstoppable.
I am with you, my brothers.
So glad you came, heroes. Annihilus has millions of mouths to feed. Let the feast begin!
Sorry, Ugly. Supper time's canceled. It's clobbering time!
Once we have consumed you, we will devour your dimension for dessert!
My abs are losing definition just thinking about all those empty calories.
I'll solve this. Time to think big. You shall fall. You shall fall!
You have infested our home! Now you shall be exterminated!
If our species have one thing in common, Annihilus, it's that we aren't eradicated easily.
I choose to have waited an eternity for a feast as grand as this!
Well, my children are expecting us home in time for dinner, so let's get this over with already.
Feel my might! Feel my light! Time to think big.
For Wakanda!
Let me in on this action.
Flee back to your pathetic dimension while there is still flesh on your bones!
Oh, is that an option? Because if it is, I'm okay with that.
Merely delay your fate! None will survive my annihilation way!
I've seen that future, Annihilus. I'm glad to squash it before it advances.
Together, we are unstoppable.
Don't surrender.
On your feet. On your feet.
The battle is just beginning.
On your feet. On your feet.
Rise once more.
On your feet.
For Wakanda!
Time to think big.
You shall fall.
Wait! My cosmic control rod! How?
Poor guy. Never saw it coming.
Well, he certainly saw it going. And he doesn't seem happy about it.
Devour them, my children! And return to me what is mine!
This seems like the ideal time to make a strategic retreat.
Take that! Whoa! Talk about a hot pursuit!
Hey, Matchstick! Less jokes, more flames!
The rod should power the interdimensional bridge. Now, it's just up to us to make it to the other side. And to make sure no one follows us home.
Yeah, about that, Stretcho. Whose home did you send us to exactly?